Moving on to the math module, which contains many useful mathematical functions. And in the standard library, it's down here in numeric and mathematical modules right here. So just a whole list of different functions that do some sort of mathematical operation. Let's go back over here. Let's import math as usual. Math.tab, and you can see all of these functions right here. We'll begin with some trigonometric functions, so like sine and cosine. So you have to remember your trigonometry. Take the sine of x, where x is measured in radians. So like the sine of 1, sine of 1.2, do math.cosine. There's the tangent function. So all sorts of trigonometric functions. There's also the constants, so pi, 3.14, but it gives you many more decimal places. And then the mathematical constant e over here, 2.718. Right, so there's some constants. Here is a function that creates, so the greatest common divisor. So this is where you have two numbers. You want to find the number that the largest number that can divide into each one of them. So it is GCD. You just give it two numbers, x and y. So maybe 54, 76. That is 2. Let's do one that has a little bit more. There's 4. All right, the distance formula. So say you have 2 points and you want to find the distance between them. So math.dist. So P and Q. It says the points should be specified as sequences of coordinates. So let's just use A and B for them. So let's say A is 0.5 comma 8, B is 0.3 comma 1. So you have to remember that this is like distances on a coordinate plane, right? So 5 comma 8 and then 3 comma 1. A comma B, they'll find the distance like that. It uses the Euclidean distance. So this is something that's covered in grade school. X2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, and then take the square root. There's the logarithm, so math.log. Lots of different logarithms with different bases. This one has the base of e, which we looked at above here. So like the log of, say, 28, e to the what power is 28. It is this number. So hopefully you remember your math. Trigonometry, greatest common divisor, distance, logarithms. It has a lot of useful functions. Python is very nicely placed in this math module.